Friends, hello and thank you for joining me here. Let's talk about Rolls-Royce with the ticker symbol RYCEY. Now there's a few big things I want to talk about with Rolls-Royce, some updates that we're seeing with the company. And I still feel great as an investor with Rolls-Royce myself. I've actually been buying more and more of this company. So I want to go right into this news with what a hedge fund just did with Rolls-Royce stock. So the hedge fund Park National Corp just boosted its stake in Rolls-Royce. The hedge fund now owns 62,189 shares. So this should make you feel a little bit better about your investment, because what we're all planning on, what we all know is that this is going to come back. We keep seeing greener grass on the other side with the world coming back. And as the world comes back, Rolls-Royce is going to come back here. Now on March 17th, we saw something fantastic happen with Rolls-Royce. We were in this slow walk up, and then Rolls-Royce on March 17th hit $1.87. Now, I really wasn't expecting it to go much more, maybe to $2, but the fact that it made it there was actually really good. And then when the stock market just started to plummet again, Rolls-Royce went down with the whole ship. And now we're sitting at a bid price of $1.50, we'll say. So the main thing I say a lot with Rolls-Royce, that this stock is going to come back with a vengeance. And why I say it's going to come back with a vengeance is because we have a lot of investors right now, a lot of common people just buying massive amount of shares of this company. I think it's pretty safe to say if you are an investor in Rolls-Royce, you probably own anywhere from 100 to 1,000 shares. Most people, because this is a very affordable stock right now. And friends, don't forget, Rolls-Royce is still the #3 jet engine maker in the world. And they have a lot in the oven right now. And I've talked about this before. There's a subject that I have talked about with Rolls-Royce. I've made videos on this, but I'm going to cover it just a little more. And friends, look at Rolls-Royce in a bigger picture right now. Look at Rolls-Royce as a futuristic stock that could be a space stock. Just think 10 years from now, what Rolls-Royce could look at. It being the #3 jet engine maker in the world right now, they are working with Virgin Galactic. They are in the process of making a ship, a plane, however you want to say it. So the more space talk that comes up, you know, SpaceX is really pushing a lot of this right now. We have SpaceX, Blue Origin, and well, even though Virgin Galactic in there, even though they're doing things a little different with their space program, because it's really just space tourism, it still has something to do with space. And don't forget, ARK Investment is working on an ETF right now for space stocks. So anything to do with space, space tourism, space companies, space mining, anything that's going to come up here that has to do with space, you're going to see those kind of stocks be lumped together. And probably here in the near future, whether it's 5 years, 10 years, maybe even a year or so away, you're going to have a lot of new space companies come out, and you're going to have just a hot streak of space companies on the stock market that people are going to be crazy about buying. And Rolls-Royce is going to be lumped in there. And honestly, they're probably going to be at the top of that list because they've already been working on that subject. So friends, going back into a chart with Rolls-Royce, right now Rolls-Royce is sitting at that $1.50 wall. But since we just had that walk up, that is fantastic. Even though we had major sell-off, this is telling me that the stock still has life in it. It's still healthy. And another thing I want to mention, I know a lot of people just who I've talked to on my channel bought in around December. And right when we had that December 1st mark, right when Rolls-Royce hit up around $3.40, and then the next day plummeting down to $1.88. I know a lot of people bought in right there after December 1st, thinking that this thing was going to slowly walk back up like it did from the fall of October 2nd. And the reason I bring that up is because that was a V-shaped recovery. That was a pretty fast recovery, but a short-lived recovery at that. And since then, just a lot of people have been averaging down with Rolls-Royce. And now pretty much this 150 mark is our wall. Just know and just understand, you're not going to see any good financial reports reports come out with Rolls-Royce probably this whole year. You're just going to see articles come out with Rolls-Royce saying, we're doing what we can, we're staying ahead of it, and we will survive the storm. That's pretty much what they have been saying in so many words. And that's probably what they're going to continue to say. So friends, with this, I am an active investor in Rolls-Royce. Probably about every 2 weeks to 3 weeks, I buy shares in this, especially when it falls to a new price. But friends, let me know what you think about Rolls-Royce. How soon do you think it's going to come back? How soon until it hits that $3 mark again? Can we get there by the end of the year? I don't know. It's going to be difficult. Things would have to change here dramatically with the world and people traveling. Friends, like always, remember, be positive, be you, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, guys.